This is Jay Riz. I haven't made a review. It's probably been like maybe 4 years. And so I thought I'd make a little review. I just bought this Shark Ion robot. And, you know, I got these two little critters here and I got like fur everywhere in my house. I just get tired of sweeping all the time. And so I was like, you know what? My girlfriend was telling me, hey, you ought to get one of those deals, a robot that goes around your house and cleans. And I thought, at first I was like, I'm very old school. And I was like, nah, I could just use a broom and a dustpan. But I was like, you know, after careful consideration, I was like, I think I'm going to investigate on getting one of those robots. Because a buddy of mine from work said he had one. So I was like, okay, we'll see where it goes. So I got this Shark Ion robot, and this is like the newer version, and I got this from Amazon, and this is a used one, but it's Amazon certified, inspected, and it does come with the warranty. And so this one has Wi-Fi, and it has other things. It has two little brushes that, you know, spin around and stuff, and it's supposed to be top of the line here. And so I'm going to check it out. And like, again, the reason I got this is because I have a cat. I have two dogs, which you care to see him, this little Bubba. He sheds a lot. And then this little Sophia. She doesn't shed that much. She's a little Maltese. So, but this little guy sheds. And then my little cat, she's somewhere around the house. And there's all these little dust bunnies and balls that fur balls that just all over the place. And quite frankly, I get tired of picking them up. So I got this thing, so let's check it out. And this is my first time seeing it, so it just came in. It was just delivered like 5 minutes ago. So, oh, it's tape. I'm gonna get a kitchen knife. Let me get this one. You can cut bologna with this / cardboard boxes and tape. Improvise, baby. Put that back in there. Okay. It comes with little setup instructions and stuff. Set that aside. Still got it's brand new to me, pretty much. And this is it. It's pretty big, actually. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Seeing that it has a little bitty, make sure there ain't no hair on there and stuff. No, it looks clean, it's good. It's brand new, actually. Man. So what you do is you set this aside, and I need a little time, I'll plug it up. This is the housing. The charging station. And here's the cord. Knock this thing pretty good. And I guess you plug this up and sit on the ground, and this right here, oh, this is a magnet strip. What this does is, like, if you don't want it to go, like, say in that bedroom there, you put a magnet strip across, and it basically recognizes the magnet, and it repels it from going into that room. So that's a good thing. Say you got a room full of cables or cords like on the floor, and you don't want it to vacuum it, you just put this magnetic strip. And they sell stuff like this at Home Depot, so if you ever run out of this, you can always buy this at Home Depot or Lowe's. That's pretty it. That's pretty much it. It's quite simple. I think that's everything that it comes with. And one thing the reason I got this is because the Shark, I mean, if you go to the Home Depot website, they have the Shark, the one that's before this model. This is a RV750. Now they have a RV720, and that's the one that Home Depot sells. They do not sell the 50, which is a higher end, because this has Wi-Fi. The 720 got 5 stars. So out of the Roombas, and you got, there's another one called Bob. I think it's like Bob Robot or something like that. I almost got that. But that one got like around the 4-star range. And so I looked at this one, and this was right at 5, and they were like multiple reviews. So a lot of people said a lot of great things about this. So I figured, you know, for the money, I went ahead, I paid $286 some change for the used one. And it's $350 brand new on Amazon.com. So I figured with the warranty, I can't go wrong with this. Great reviews. You know, I figure I'd give it a shot, and simply if I don't like it, I'll just send it back. So anyway, one thing I know that's different from like this and say a high reputable robot cleaner like a Roomba, you know, like a $500 one, is the fact that those in particular, like if you can imagine this is the floor here, it cleans at this pattern. It does this, which as this one doesn't. It just goes staggeredly. But it's supposed to clean the whole area at some point. It just chooses to go a different route. So I'm gonna try that out, and I think it would do a good job, because if it has 5-star ratings, that means it does clean. That's the only purpose of this robot cleaner. I think it looks pretty cool. It looks like a kind of like a little fine saucer or something, you know. So anyway, I guess on my next video I'll show you how it works, because this is so new to me, you know. So I'm kind of anxious to see how it works, and you know, keep me from using this broomstick, because it's either this or this right here, and I'm tired of using this. I need a, you know, I'm a little old school, but you know, I don't mind giving something like this a try. So we tested the Shark RV750, and overall it did a very good job. I mean, for automatic robot to just go and clean around your house, it has these special sensors that direct its path to basically clean your entire house. It charges for 3 hours, and it lasts, I think they advertise it for 1 hour and 10 minutes. So as you can tell, it's kind of lit up. You can actually manually hit this button and it'll start cleaning, but we use Alexa. Alexa, tell Shark to start cleaning.
Your robot has begun cleaning.
And you can also put this on a time schedule. So just say you want to, you know, you don't want this thing to run around when you're actually here. You can actually tell Alexa to, like you want this to say clean the house after you leave work, say 9 a.m. So when there's no one here, it'll actually come around and clean your entire house. And when you get back home, say after 5, then the floors are pretty much clean. So upon testing it, it's very, very quiet. The dogs, my pets, kind of got startled because it looks, I mean, it was just traveling around stuff. They didn't know what it was. They're kind of getting, not freaked out, but alarmed, if you will. What's pretty cool is you can actually put this on a surface for like a staircase. And I don't know how, I guess it has infrared sensors, but when it gets to the edge, it doesn't fall. It just pauses and then turns around and goes back to a different path. So you probably seen in the previous footage that it does that. Like if I put my legs in the front, it senses it's going to hit a wall or something, and then it just pauses. It doesn't even hit my feet. I'll say most of the time. Sometimes they may butt it, but I'll say most of the time it gets probably about 1 inch or so from hitting my feet, and then it'll just pivot around and go a different direction. One thing about this particular robotic vacuum cleaner is that compared to other robots that are out there, this is very quiet. The other ones are very loud, that, you know, up in my reviews, but this one's very quiet. I love it because honestly I could run this and not get bothered by the noise. Like if I'm watching a movie or something, it's very quiet. So it cleaned a lot. So this is let me see here. This back here, this is the compartment that holds all the debris, all the dirt. So all you have to do is just push the button. It comes out. You could kind of see through here. And you just, it's the first time I'm doing this. So I'm gonna put over the trash can. And that's pretty much it. There's the flour that I picked up. Here are the leaves. And keep in mind the leaves are wet. I got them from outside just prior to the filming this this footage here of cleaning, and that's probably a lot of cat hair that we used it prior. So dump it. It's easy as that. You just dump it, close it up, and just pops back in. Just check out underneath. It's kind of dirty now. Of course, they're all going to get dirty as soon as you get them. They're spotless when they're brand new, but of course these are vacuum cleaners, so it'd probably be a good idea just to kind of get some of the hair and other stuff out from the roller. But one thing about this roller is the way it's designed, according to other information about this, is that the way it's twirled, this roller here, it keeps the hair, like long hair follicles and stuff, keeps it from wrapping around this cylinder. So it kind of disperses it, and as you can tell, I had a lot of hair on the floor. I don't know if you noticed, but it was probably camouflaged with the floor. But I would say most of that hair is in the trash because it basically sucked up the hair. And you may see a fiber or two, but it keeps, this design keeps it from wrapping around the cylinder portion of this cleaner. And then you got the 3 little rollers, and these are replaceable. I guess you got to order them through the company, but these are the little bristles that came with it. And this is, of course, the little steering wheel and the propelled wheels. So the Shark Ion Robot model RV750, I love it. I absolutely love it. I love the quality it provides, the excellent cleaning, and you get a lot of bang for the buck. Overall, I say out of 5 stars, I give it a 4.9 because nothing's perfect, right?